Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Fisherman shot dead in Allharbour. A man was shot dead by a gunman while ordering a drink at a bar in Allharbour, St. Catherine Thursday evening. The dead man has been identified as 38-year-old Ashley Taylor, otherwise called Dunman, a fisherman from Narren Lane in Allharbour. Reports indicated that around 6:20 p.m., Taylor was inside a bar ordering a drink when he was approached by a man armed with a gun. The man, the police said, opened gunfire, hitting the now deceased in the head. The gunman then fled on foot in the area. Residents of the area rushed the injured man to the Maple Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. No motive has been established for the killing, the police stated. St. James businessman arrested for mail wire fraud. A Montego Bay St. James businessman, who is wanted by the United States Authority, was arrested Thursday afternoon on a warrant of extradition. He is 38-year-old Troy Anthony Williams of Bogue Village in the parish. Reporters understand that he was captured at his home by members of the lottery scamming task force. Williams is reportedly wanted by the U.S. authorities for mail and wire fraud. He is now in custody pending an extradition hearing. Opposition concerned about the impact of entertainment ban on businesses in St. Elizabeth. There is heightened concern that the imposition of a 30-day entertainment ban in 6 communities in St. Elizabeth will affect businesses negatively and dampen the festive spirit of residents. The ban follows the recent spate of murders in the parish. In a letter to the Parish Municipal Corporation, head of the St. Elizabeth Police Acting Superintendent Claridge Minto outlined that events including dances, parties, round-robins and drink-outs are prohibited in Goshen, Balaclava, Oxford Union, Content and Elam. However, Grand Market will be permitted on December 22nd for Balaclava. Letter stated that the ban will be reviewed on January 8, 2024. Reacting to the ban, People's National Party Council for Balaclava, Everton Fisher, says he understands the police have to implement stringent measures to dissuade criminals. He notes, however, that it cannot be ignored that the ban will have serious economic and social impacts. Councillor Fisher is appealing to persons in the parish to find better ways of dealing with their problems.
I do understand the circumstances surrounding the ban. However, I am sort of disappointed that it comes in the Yuletide season. Many persons would have paid their airfare to come home for the holiday, and it will dampen the spirit of the Christmas season. It will dampen the spirit of commerce. A lot of persons would have gone ahead to plan parties or, round robins, and many of them from where I am now have to be cancelling. However, I understand why the police had to take such drastic action. Well, my appeal to persons is to try their best to avoid these sort of confrontation that will lead into mayhem or eventually death. We are appealing to the youngsters to try to settle the score on a different level. So, a special appeal to everybody. It does not suit person to resort to these type of crime because everybody hurts when these things happen.
Police concerned about high number of sexual offense cases. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey says sexual offences continue to be of concern, as more than 1,000 such cases have been reported so far this year. DCP Bailey was speaking Wednesday at the handing over ceremony for the One-Stop Victim Support Center for Sissoko in Clarendon. According to the Deputy Commissioner, the Victim Support Center will assist Sissoko in responding to the issues. So I want to call upon the men and women of the JCF who will occupy that building, that whatever comes into that building, the customers, when they come, they have a welcoming experience, and when they leave, the experience will be so pleasant that it spreads a permeates across the district and the community for which they come, he urged. DCP Bailey disclosed that 1,239 cases of sexual offences have been recorded since the start of the year. He said 110 of those cases were recorded in Clarendon. Of that number, 76 were cleared up by the Clarendon police. JTA president says teacher has fallen victim to debit card cloning. The president of the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, Leighton Johnson, has expressed concern following reports from several of its members who have fallen prey to debit card cloning orchestrated by fraudulent individuals. It has come to our attention that a number of teachers have reported instances where their debit cards were cloned, facilitating unauthorized transactions from various locations across Jamaica and the world, resulting in significant financial losses, Johnson stated. With 7 educators so far reporting their experiences, Johnson asserted that these illicit actions not only present monetary obstacles for the teachers, but also calls into question the timeliness and efficiency of financial institutions in addressing such matters. Johnson said teachers are of the view that they're being robbed from every single angle. Our educators are already burdened with the stress of battling with the government to be paid what we agreed to. Now teachers have to be battling with fraudsters and the banks to keep their hard-earned salaries. These situations lead to financial losses resulting from criminal activities beyond the teachers' control, stated Johnson. He argued that teachers, who play an invaluable role in shaping the future of our Jamaican nation, deserve the utmost respect and support. The financial strain causes these incidents not only impacts the individual teacher, but also has wider implications for the educational community as a whole. The JTA president said the reported reluctance of certain banks to promptly investigate and rectify these fraudulent activities has left teachers in distress. He told reporters that among the list of financial institutions the teachers are having issues with are 3 major banks, while the banks have reportedly stated that they are investigating the various incidents. Johnson has warned that they will be named if the issues are not resolved. Said Johnson, "We call upon the relevant financial institutions to prioritize the well-being of our teachers and to conduct thorough investigation into these incidents. Timing and transparency communication are crucial in restoring trust that has been eroded by those unfortunate events. Banks have the responsibility to implement systems to make their cards less likely to be cloned. Additionally, we urge the bank to expedite the process of refunding the stolen funds to the affected teachers, recognizing the urgency of their financial situation." The president for the 25,000-strong association said the union remains committed to advocating for the welfare and rights of the teachers, ensuring that they can perform their vital roles without undue financial stress and insecurity. "We encourage our affected teachers to report any incidents promptly and to work closely with their respective banks to address these issues. Together, as a united educational community, we can overcome these challenges and create an environment where our teachers can focus on their noble task of educating the next generations, knowing that their salaries and hard-earned funds will be protected in the banks that they have stored them."
The Jamaica Teachers Association is deeply concerned and dismayed by the recent surge in incidents where our hard-working teachers have fallen victim to debit card cloning perpetrated by fraudsters. These criminal activities have not only posed financial challenges for our educators, but have also raised serious questions about the responsiveness of our financial institutions to rectify these issues promptly. Teachers feel that they are being robbed from every side. We call upon the relevant financial institutions to prioritize the well-being of our teachers and to conduct thorough investigations into these incidents. Timely and transparent communication is crucial in restoring trust that has been eroded by these unfortunate events.
Full 4-lane access begins along Harbour View to Elias leg of Southern Coastal Highway. The National Works Agency NAA is advising that all 4 lanes along the Harbour View to Yellas Bridge leg of the Southern Coastal Highway are now open for use. Starting on Thursday, persons traversing this section of the corridor are able to access all 4 lanes, as was committed under the program of work currently being carried out. Manager Communication and Customer Services at the NAA, Stephen Shaw, said the opening of the lanes come at a time when usage is expected to increase significantly during the festive season. He explained that while the corridor was already being utilized on a partial basis, motorists will now be able to access 2 lanes heading east and 2 lanes west along the corridor. Motorists are being urged to utilize the newly opened lanes in the correct fashion, as the previous practice of driving in a westerly direction on the eastbound lanes and vice versa pose a significant risk to safety, as statement said on Thursday. Shaw added that there is still outstanding works to be completed along the corridor, including the installation of light poles currently being undertaken in some sections. Meanwhile, contractors have been advised that where it may become necessary to periodically reduce the flow of traffic to facilitate completion of work, at least one lane must remain accessible at all times to allow for free passage. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell